Good afternoon. It's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. Today's Friday, it's 12:49, and I have some errands to run. I thought I'd take you with me. I was out on Monday, had to take my mom home and run a couple errands. And aside from church on Wednesday evening, I stayed in the whole rest of the week. We finally got our tree up. A couple days ago I put it up. It's just a 4-foot pre-lit tree, and I put it on I have a little dresser in my room. It's just a 2-drawer dresser. I use it more like an end table on the side of my recliner in my bedroom. It keeps my printer, which is now on the floor, but I dragged that out again this year and put it in the living room. They're digging a grave. Well, it is very foggy out. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's super foggy and wet. There's no rain in the forecast, but I think the wet is just from the fog. But anyway, the pre-lit tree is up, but it's not decorated. That's another box somewhere in the laundry room that we haven't gotten to yet. We finished decorating as far as the living room is concerned. We're not going crazy. Last year I went crazy and decorated the kitchen so much that it was like dizzying to look at. So this year I'm putting nothing in the kitchen. Just don't feel like it. I feel like I need to simplify things this holiday season. Just make it simple. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I didn't make Thanksgiving dinner. You know, and neither one of us are in any kind of big hurry to decorate for Christmas, obviously. Here it is, the 14th of December, and we're still not even done, which is okay. I usually leave my Christmas stuff up until after the New Year's, and then I can go ahead and start tearing it apart. There's 2 ornaments on my tree. A couple weeks ago in Joann's, and I showed it in a haul. I got this cute little snowman that says Luna on it, and I had it sitting around for 2 weeks, and when I saw it the other night, I grabbed it and just stuck it on the tree. And then yesterday, I painted something to put up on the tree. It's a nutcracker, soldier kind of guy, you know. I bought it last year when I opened up the box of Christmas decorations. On the top there was all these cute little $1 crafts that we buy at either the Dollar Tree or Michael's, and we hadn't gotten to them last year because Chrissy was just so much busier, and we just didn't do them. And I had purchased just this little nutcracker for me to do. He's a naked nutcracker, and it comes with paint, stickers, and hair that you have to glue on. So I took that on yesterday evening, and I painted him, and I put stickers on where you're supposed to, like the eyes and the smile. And there was like 3 different ones you could choose from if you wanted to follow examples, and I didn't know that. I just simply started making the one that was on the front of the box. And I was like, what are all these extra stickers for? Why are there 2 smiles and 2 sets of eyes? And then I started looking more closely at the box, and I saw that they had 2 other versions that you could have chosen. But I like the one that I did. He's the most colorful. And it actually turned out. I mean, I was surprised. It looks pretty cute. It came with a little like round hook on his head, but it didn't even come with anything to stick in it. So I found some twine, and I hung him up before I went to bed, and he's just sitting there. If I think of it, I'll show you. But it was weird having to put the hair on. It's just this white fuzz that I had to glue on around his head, and also a beard, like a little beard. So I did that, and then I gave my hair a cut. So, but I had fun doing it. You know, I did it while I was watching The Color Purple. I missed the first hour, and then I watched the rest of it, and I'm like, why do I want to watch this again? I just love the movie, and I hadn't seen it in a few years. So even though I had missed the first hour, I didn't care. I just kept it on, and I painted him. I had to wait until things dried and then do a second coat and wait until things dried and then put stickers on, and you know, I had a heck of a time with that beard. It kept wanting to come off, and I just used regular Elmer's glue, which wasn't included. So I had fun all by myself. Let's see. I am on my way to the post office. Then I have to go to the bank. Then I have to go to Vision Works to see if I can pick something up there for my daughter that is on her Christmas list. And then I have to go right across the street from that to Small Mart. You gonna let me go? Okay. Because I'm going anyway. Here we go. We are in a big line of traffic here. Big line. There's my chiropractor's, but it's Friday, so he's closed. I have an appointment next month. I had one this month, but I was like, $40 for the chiropractor or $40 to spend on Christmas. So he got bumped to next month. Clearly. Oh, let's see. Another thing I did, I stopped Weight Watcher meetings. Post office, post office, post office. Here it is. Let's not forget to stop. So, this is such a narrow road, and there's parking on both sides here and there, and it's such a busy street that when you have to stop to turn, thank you very much, you get in everybody's way. Everyone has to stop behind you. All right. I'm at the post office, so I'm gonna go, and we'll continue the Weight Watcher thing when I get back. All right, I'm back from the post office, and I got the box that I was looking for. Clearly, I can't open it now. Let's see, is anybody coming? Okay, still not used to looking through my backup camera. I do it, but not all the time. So I think I already told you on Facebook, I was part of a mug exchange. We had our names paired, and I got a woman named Susan from Illinois, and I sent her a mug, and she sent me a mug, and that's my mug. So even though it has nothing to do with my channel or my subscribers or anything like that, I'll still probably open it up and show you guys what I got. Jeez, Lemoyne is very backed up today. All right. 2 more and I can go. 2 more. 1, 2, hurry. All right. Oh, I'm right behind a Kia Sportage. My color. Hi. All right, there we go. Oh, couldn't wait to turn the heat on. The car was cold till I got here. All right, up next, the bank. Go this way again. Okay. Cutting in front of ya. Thanks. All right. We passed the bank on the way here, but I'm weird in the sense that, well, I'm weird in a lot of ways, but in this way, I like to map out where I'm going. Like, I have 4 places to go, and I went to the furthest place this way so that I could turn around and come back and then go to the bank. And I like to go with the flow of traffic. Like, I won't turn against traffic. I don't know, it's just, I'm weird. So even though I already passed the bank, I decided to do it second. Wow, it is so, I think a big truck just crossed. It is so foggy up there. We are by the river, the Susquehanna. It's back there, closer to the post office. But jeepers, we are in it. It is thick. I think maybe you can tell by looking out the window. My husband came to drop a couple things off just a little while before I left. Don't forget to turn, don't forget to turn, don't forget to turn. Jeez. You guys, you got me all over the place. Anyway, he had to come by and drop a couple things off, and that's when he told me that it was really foggy, because when I had been out earlier with the dogs, I just didn't notice. Maybe it wasn't as bad then. One of the dogs was so excited to see him that she just piddled all over the floor. Thank God it was on the floor and not the rug. But we had to reach for the paper towel 3 times. And we don't know which one it was. We think it was Luna. It could have been both. I don't know. But I think I'm on my last roll of paper towels now because I had to start a new roll. And now I have to mop. So we'll add that to the list. And then when he was reaching for the paper towels, he knocked over my little jar of smelly oil that has the reeds in it. Spilled half of it all over the counter, and that's oil. So we mopped that up a little bit. I'm like, don't worry, I'll get it. So now I have to clean that up. But I didn't have any intentions of doing such cleanings today because I have other things to do. I'll be back. All right, we are done with the bank. Wow, is it ever busy out here, guys? I mean, I know it's like this from now through the holidays, but I don't look forward to it at all. I don't even know what kind of parking spot I'm gonna have at Small Mart. You go to the mall, you're parking in the grass. So I'm waiting to turn right, because that's what I do. All right, I don't know what that was. So anyway, I don't think we got to talk about Weight Watchers. I dropped meetings, and the last meeting I went to was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I had to go Wednesday instead of Thursday because they were closed Thursday because it was Thanksgiving. And then before the following Thursday, my mother and I had talked about it, and we had decided to downgrade things. And so we both called. She called and then I called, and we downgraded. So unbeknownst to me, that Wednesday before Thanksgiving was the last meeting that I went to. And I've just been doing the online app since then. But I'm going to be removing that as well. And the number one reason why I'm doing this is for the money. $45.99 a month. No, $44.95 a month, right? $44.95 a month, 45 bucks. And I'm telling you, the app, iTrack Bites, is just as good. They even upgraded it recently to make it look more like Weight Watchers. I got it. I mean, I've had it on my phone for a few months, the free version, just to look at it, to play around with it, to see if I would like it. But then when my mother and I were doing this downgrading with Weight Watchers, I had received an email from iTrack Bites saying that it was a Black Friday weekend special that they were doing, 50% off. And iTrack Bites is $59.99 a year, $60 a year regularly priced, but $29.99 for a year from now on, because you're grandfathered. If you purchase the Pro version at $29.99, then you keep it that way. So my mother and I, we ran out. I was taking her home because we were out together, and we ran into Rite Aid, and we each grabbed, you have to pay with iTunes. We each grabbed $30 in iTunes and went home and put it on our phone and upgraded our free iTrack Bites to the Pro, and we chose the Bites Flex, which is the Weight Watcher Freestyle. So I've been playing around with that. I have not tracked a whole day's worth in it because I'm still in the Weight Watcher mobile app. And I decided to keep that one more month because I have some recipes in my recipe builder in the Weight Watcher app that I need to write down and eventually transfer over into the recipe builder in iTrack Bites. Now, iTrack Bites will bill me once a year for $29.95 plus tax, and I'll get to keep it and all of the benefits that the Weight Watcher app has, everything, for $30 a year, not $20 a month or $45 a month if I want meetings. And I don't miss meetings. Well, let's just say ever since they switched from Weight Watchers to WW, I've pretty much gotten nothing out of Weight Watchers. I think the weeklies are stupid. They have pictures of young, skinny girls with nothing about them. It just says that they're a WW member. How much weight did they lose? How much did they used to weigh? How tall are they? What are their best weight loss tips? What did they do? You know, when we had the weeklies, you learned a little bit about somebody each time and what they did. Like, you get that in the Weight Watcher magazine, but which I have a subscription for that. I might continue that. We'll see when the year is up. But that really depends on how much they've changed. I may purchase one first, and out in public when my subscription is up, because if they don't have all of the weight loss stuff that interests me, then I won't continue with the magazine either. I'm interested in weight loss. I'm not interested in yoga or meditation. And when it comes to exercise or activity, right now I can't really be very active, so I'm not worried about that. And when I do become active, I know what I can do, so I just don't need all that wellness crap that's involved in WW these days. I want to lose weight. Let me lose weight. So, apparently it's raining now. Anyway, so I think by the 24th I have to cancel before they bill me again. Otherwise they'd have to, refund my money. But anyway, so I saved $25 this month to go toward my month, Christmas, whatever. Where am I going? VisionWorks. I think you could tell I'm a little irritated, but I am. It's true. Because Weight Watchers has become WW has become a real disappointment to me. Now, I went over 6 months. I learned everything I needed to learn. I have everything I need, and you don't have to be a Weight Watcher member to go to the stores during business hours and purchase things. In fact, I just got an email from Weight Watchers the other day saying that they had shipping and handling free to order online. So I went online, and their shipping handling is $8.95. I went online and ordered 2 more packs of the chocolate mug cakes, and it came to $11.90, no shipping and handling, and yesterday's email from them said that it was shipped. It's on the way. All right, more about that and everything when I come back. Heidi-ho! So we're done with VisionWorks, and Small Mart's right across the street here. So I'm waiting at the light, and we get to go. Okay. Score 1 for Chrissy for a Christmas gift. And I'm going here because I need some baking items for tomorrow, because I have to bake my Amish friendship bread. It'll be day 10 because today's day 9. And that's going to be a hot mess. I'm going to have a whole lot of Amish friendship bread to get rid of, but thank God it freezes well. I had to tell Chrissy the other day when she was going to the store not to buy anything else for the freezer, because she's got it loaded with those little blue bags. I think it's like Bird's Eye. They're steamable bags of vegetable, rice, quinoa. And I'm like, stop buying them. You've got a freezer full and I need to fill it with bread in a few days. All right, I'm not even gonna, why should I even bother coming close to the store to look for a spot? Yeah. Is this a spot? Oh my gosh. It's not only a spot, it's an innie-outie. And there's 2 of them in a row. Thank you, Jesus. And there's the store right there. I'm so excited. All right. Before I go in, let's talk a little more about Weight Watchers. Oh, someone just pulled in behind me. Okay. All right. So I downgraded to app only, and that's just till the end of this month. Then I'm going to drop Weight Watchers altogether. I was telling you about the meetings. I don't feel like I'm getting anything out of them, and I haven't been. I've noticed that I've just been really quiet, not really paying attention. It's just, I mean, after 6 months, I mean, what more is there to say? There's only so much you can talk about, and now that they have switched gears to WW, they're talking about all kinds of things that I just don't really have an interest in. So for right now, and possibly for a limited time, I'm going to do without the WW company. I'm going to continue following Weight Watchers Freestyle with the 23 points a day and 42 weekly points. And I'm going to continue on with the way I've been working my plan for a while longer to see if I can get it to work better for me, because I haven't been doing good. Last week I got 1 blue dot, and you know my goal is blue dots Monday through Friday and then not over the weekend. And today is Friday and I haven't gotten 1 blue dot yet. I'm telling you, I don't understand what's going on, but hold on, there's a guy pulling in next to me, painfully close to my car. Oh man. He's hardly going to be able to get out of the car without hitting me. I ain't going anywhere. Thank heavens he's skinny. Is it because I'm parked bad? Maybe I'm parked bad. Anyway, let me see. Nope, I'm good. So, don't be upset with my decision. It's all par for the course. It was actually planned when I first joined Weight Watchers. I knew I wasn't going to always stay a member. I don't want to be dependent on them. I don't want to feel like I can't lose weight if I don't go to a meeting every week. And you know what? If you need to go to a meeting every week, good for you. And if I decide that I need to go back to meetings to get back on track or whatever, to get anchored again in my weight loss, then good for me. So we do what we do. We do what's best for ourselves. You do you, I do me. And on this channel, I just want to try to be a help to someone. I want to be able to express myself without being condemned. I want to be able to share what's going on so that you could be inspired or motivated or whatever on your own journeys, not just in weight loss, because this is not a weight loss channel. I've said that so many times. This is not a weight loss channel. This is my YouTube channel, and weight loss is just one part of my life. Wow, that's the longest train of carts I ever saw. Wow. So, I'm going to be exclusively on iTrack Bites come, I guess, the end of the month when when I drop the Weight Watchers mobile app, which I think is the 24th or the 29th. I can't remember the exact date, but I only have a few days left to get those recipes out of my app before I lose it. So, and there are a few of them that I want to keep that I don't have up here. And I guess that's about it right now as far as weight loss is concerned. So let's go back to our regularly planned Friday vlog and go shopping. Like I said, I need some baking items for my Amish friendship bread tomorrow, and maybe I'll explain a little bit more of that when I go home. I'm also going to look for a couple Christmas things for Chrissy. However, this is Small Mart, the small Walmart, so they probably won't have anything that I'm looking for, because that's how Small Mart is. All right, gotta go. See you later. Bye-bye. Hi, I'm just leaving Walmart. Oy, I feel like I've been there forever. It's 2:35. Maybe I have been. Oy. All right, I'm just leaving Walmart. It is 2:35. I feel like I've been there forever. I found everything on my store list that I need for the baking tomorrow, and I was able to find some Christmas gifts, which I really didn't think I could or would, whichever. My turn? My turn? Anybody? Okay. You wait, I go. There we go. So that's pretty much it for me for being out today. I would like to get some wrapping done. Try to wrap everything that I have, at least as far as Chrissy is concerned, since she's the one that I live with. She's on a 24 today, so I've got all day and all night to do any wrapping, and then she's home tomorrow. So I'll feel better knowing that her stuff is wrapped and put away. We don't put stuff under the tree until Christmas Eve. We just wrap things and then stick them in bags or boxes in our bedrooms or closets. And then on Christmas Eve, we just bring it all out. It was really cool. The last place we lived, it was a townhouse, and we had steps because it was a townhouse, and it was 4 steps up to a landing, and you turn and went 8 steps up. And we would form kind of like between me, Chrissy, and my mother, we would form whatever that, like a conveyor belt kind of thing, and hand all these bags down. And my mother would always complain about how many Christmas presents there were. I would never complain about how many Christmas presents they were. When you love your family, you know, you just buy things when you can. If you can't, you can't. If you can, you can. I bought something for Chrissy for this Christmas that I had no intentions of getting, but I did. So that's that for that. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, Christmas Eve. Then we bring everything out and we just fit it all around the tree as best we can. We're in kind of a cramped area this year, like we were last year, with the little tree up on the dresser. And then we take a couple pictures and go to bed. We don't, like, as a family, we've never done anything on Christmas Eve. Some families get together and have a big Christmas dinner and open presents. Maybe because then they could just, like, stay home Christmas Day. I don't know. But Christmas Day is where it's at with my family. And it's always at my house. So anyone who wants to eat or open presents has to come to my house. So it'll be me and Chrissy. She has Christmas off. And my mother will come and spend the night. My bonus granddaughter, Devin, is coming to spend the night. So the 4 of us will have Christmas morning together. And then my husband will come over when he can, especially if he's working Christmas Eve all night. He'll go home and he is working Christmas Eve all night. So he's going to go home and he's going to go to sleep. And then he's going to come over and open the presents and have Christmas dinner with us. We're not waiting to open presents for him to come. No. The dogs will probably tell us when it's time to get up. I bought 2 more fleece blankets for the dogs today at Walmart. They were only $2.50. And I grabbed this pretty blue and gray plaid. And then I got one, it's kind of ugly. It's like a maroon, but it has cats and dogs on it. And it says meow and arf arf. So it's like clearly a dog blanket, right? A pet blanket. So I grabbed one of those. And we will wrap them and put their names on them. One for Gracie Lou, one for Luna. And we like to go to PetSmart and buy things for them to chew on. And we always, ever since we've had them, they've had multiple things to chew on. What are they called? Because we don't use them anymore. Nylabones. Gracie was constantly hacking all the time. Every time you turned around, she was hacking, and I got so scared all the time for her that I said, it's just these stupid bones and I can't stand it any longer. So I gathered them all up and threw them away. And now they just play with some really hard rubber things from Kong. Mainly Gracie plays. Luna doesn't really play, and she stopped chewing when we got rid of the Nylabones. So we'll just go and find some chewy things there. It was a long story just to say that. Oh, but I do have a Nylabone because one day, maybe a month ago, Gracie was sitting on my lap in the recliner and she started digging. She started digging, and I thought she was like digging at her front paw, chewing on it and biting it and licking it. But here she was digging because while she was laying there, she found a bone. Who knows how long that bone had been down inside there, and I pulled it out and it was in pretty good condition. So I let her chew on it for a little bit and then I took it off her. And I still have it. I have it hidden in the TV stand. And every once in a while I will bring it out and let her chew it for a little while and take it off her and put it back. This way she just gets to chew a little bit and there's no constant hacking because she's, you know, chewing up and eating all that plastic. Our dogs are what you would call extreme chewers, especially Gracie Lou. She goes to town on those things and can't do it. So can't do it. She's so small. Like when Luna would chew just as much as Gracie, just about as much, but she wouldn't choke. But she's a bigger dog. She has a bigger throat, and those tiny little rice-sized pieces that they chew that are supposed to be okay for them to ingest are just still a little too big for Gracie. She gets them caught in her throat, and that makes me a wreck. So away they go. Well, if you have any questions about the decisions that I made on Weight Watchers or eye track bites or anything like that, give me a holler. My email is in the description box if you need to keep it or want to keep it private. Otherwise, leave a comment with your questions and I'll get back to you really quick. I think I will open up that box that I got at the post office today and show you what I got from Susan, and that will go ahead and end this video because Lord only knows how long it is at this point. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Light, bright light. I thought I'd share with you my don't look at my nails. What is this? Amish friendship bread. I didn't mix it yet today. It's 3:30. Normally I do it in the morning, but I got busy and forgot. This is day 9. Doesn't that look luscious? And you're just supposed to use a wooden or plastic spoon and stir it on day 9. And that's all you do for day 9. Now tomorrow I will add It's my final day. Sorry. And I will add a cup of sugar, a cup of flour, and a cup of milk. And stir it. And then I will split it in 3 even portions. Normally, one of those you would keep aside as your new starter, and it would be that starter's day 1. Then you would give someone a second portion of it as their starter, as a gift or whatever, along with the recipe and how it works. And then the third one, you would add other ingredients to it and bake it up. And that one portion would make 2 large or 3 medium loaves of Amish friendship bread. But I am not going to continue this, and I am not giving anyone a starter, because when I made this, I made 2 separate starters, one for me, one for my mother. And you just put this lid on loosely and leave it like that. Now I made a mess. What I'm going to do is add the ingredients tomorrow, give it a mix, split it into 3 separate portions, and then add all the ingredients to each individual portion and bake them all up. And I have smaller loaf pans, not the little ones, but medium to small size. So I'm going to have a boatload of little loaves for the holidays as gifts and for the freezer to have for Christmas and New Year's time. And that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to be delicious, and I can't wait. If you haven't tried it, just Google Amish Friendship Bread Starter and get started on it. All right, I'm going to go now and open up that package that I got from Susan. Okay, guys, I just popped open my box here, and I have a card. Let me see. Oh wow, look at all the glitter. If you don't know, I'm a real glitter freak when it comes to things like this. Cards and stuff. I wish you could see it as good as I can, but you can't. Oh, this is a gorgeous card. I can't wait to hang it with my others. Hold on. Bear with me. Yep, it is. Oh, that is just so cute. Thank you, Susan. I just love that card. All right, I might have to put this down. Hold on. Don't you eat that. Something went flying and Gracie was like, I'll get it. A joy to the world. A little bracelet, and it's also, I don't know if you could tell, it's also glittery. Can you see that? Hold on. Oh, isn't that a beautiful sight you've got there? I just want to put this on. You can't have this, it's mine. Right there. I have it on, joy to the world. I think I have it upside down. I don't know. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lindor dark chocolate truffles, irresistibly smooth. Oh boy, that's trouble. Oh, delicious trouble. Hold on. Don't eat that. And I gotta put you down again. Here, stare at Luna. Can you see Luna? There. Oh, that's not good at all. Luna, your eyes are green. Here we go. All right, let me get this box out of the way. Luna, are you keeping them company? Almost done. Okay. Thanks, Luna. It was like she was frozen, scared to death. This is my beautiful mug. It says it's green. It's a dark green, but it comes off kind of as a teal on the phone. This says, "Oh, come let us adore him," with an angel and a trumpet on both sides. It's beautiful. I wish I could show you the right color. Let me see if I can get rid of the, why is it so flashy? I don't want the light on, but frankly, I don't know how to turn it off. So, very pretty. Very pretty in person, but it's not showing up right at all because I can't get rid of that light. That didn't help, did it? No. A little bit. Oh well, I'm so professional, I can't stand it. Anyway, that's what's going on. Oh, and I was supposed to show you my undecorated tree. Hold on, well, not so much the tree as the thingy that I made. The nutcracker. Oops, something just gave me a shock. The stickers come off his, I'll have to glue that. It got loose around his drum, and it opens in the back. See, there's a thingy. And there's his little mustache. And the hair that I had to glue on. Looks like he's got static electricity. And here's Luna's little thing. These are the only two things we have on the tree right now. I will have to re-stick his drum sticker. These little yellow dots on his chest are stickers. This is a sticker on his hat. And then his face are stickers. Oh, and down here where it says Happy Holidays, because they're afraid to say Merry Christmas. Oh well, all right. Back around. Hi, are you being a good girl? Do you being a good girl? Let me see your belly. Want to show me your belly? Oh, yeah. Good girl, good girl. Oh, were you playing with your ball? Is this your ball? There you go. Good girl. Excuse me. Okay. I've got all kinds of stuff on this table. So here's my mug. I wish it showed up right, but it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Susan. I'm going to go now and send a thank you to Susan. Let her know that it came, and it came in one piece, yes. And this will be my coffee mug for tomorrow morning. And this will be my after lunch snack, which, hey, I just finished lunch, so guess what? Snack time. Thank you so much, Susan. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it if you feel like it. I would appreciate it, and my channel could grow a little more because of it. Until I see you again, be blessed and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.